Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel.
Cause my niggas, I stay bulletproof. Wait, hold on, tell me what got into you. I search around the room like, where you? Rendo step to me, I'm like, who you? And you can say what you wanna say, but I stay on that shit, that's every day. Yeah, cause my nigga, I stay bulletproof. So tell me, nigga, what got into you?
What's up, y'all, and welcome to episode 9 of Making Sense of Nothing. It's me, your girl Q.
And this be your boy Miller, aka Miller the One.
And we just want to thank you again for joining us today. On today's episode, we are going to talk about some dating rules as well as money in relationships, but specifically, does the person in the relationship with not a lot of money more towards the broke side of things, so maybe little to none, do they have the right to wear the pants in relationships? Is that something? Should they have any type of say when it comes to final decisions, anything like that, male or female? That's what we're going to talk about today.
If y'all didn't understand what I said I don't know about this. But welcome everybody. Welcome back. And guess what?
What?
Our sponsor is back today. I guess they said they're going to stick around with us this time since they wasn't here last.
Our sponsor.
Alright, y'all. So like always, today's show is brought to you in part by a plain bottle of water, aka clear bottle of water. You feel me? It's the best bottle of water there is. You feel me? When you're thirsty, you need something to drink. You know, your mouth all dry. You know, you need to, lubricate your lips so you can start talking. Might see a pretty girl walking down the street. You're like, hey, man, I'm gonna go holler at her. But you don't want to start talking and get all choked up. Just go and reach inside your truck, because you know you're driving a truck, baby. You a man. You know what I'm saying? Go reach inside your truck. Or
You don't even drive a truck.
I know, but these people who drinking this are, you feel me? Because they know these are the type of people who don't get thirsty. I know I ain't gonna get that thirsty, so I can wait till I get home to get a fresh, crisp, tasty, delicious, clear bottle of water. So good. You gotta look at it when you finish. That's what I'm talking about. Clear bottle of water, y'all. Sponsors over here.
Right.
And it's a new clear bottle of water, because last time I finished mine.
All right.
No, but y'all, before we got started, right? Q ain't want to join in the roll call, y'all. Trying to get her to join in into the roll call.
Nah.
You know, like from the movie from Get on the Bus, when they do the little shabuya, shabuya, roll call, she ain't want to join in, right? She wanna spoil the fun on that, right? Just trying to get the happy juices up.
The happy juices is up.
Yeah, but then you need a little more, you know.
Well, Shibuya's not gonna do it for me. It's not gonna do it for me.
And then another thing was, before we even got into that, we was talking about things that people do that are like, people think that people are weird, right? And our producer, she said, these people got cereal in their refrigerator. And I'm like, yeah, I seen that happen before. I thought it was weird too, but it's not something new. I seen it happen before. And Q over here said it's something that she do that her white friends think that is weird that she do it. And we looking like, that is weird. Can you please let the people know what we talking about?
I was telling them that one day I was at my friend Bobby's house. I had slept over, I think it was like for Thanksgiving or something like that. I went with her home. And we were making breakfast, and I was like, all right, I'll make the toast real quick. So I get the bread, I get the butter, and I start putting the butter on the bread. And she's like, wait, Q, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm about to make some toast. And she's like, but you put the butter on there. And I was like, yeah. And she's like, you're putting the butter on the bread before you put it in the toaster? And I was like, yeah. And she thought it was so incredibly weird. But after after she tried it, I bet if you ask her how does she eat her toast now, she puts the butter on the bread before she puts it in the toaster.
Nah,
she does. She told me she does. What do you mean?
She did it that day.
Whatever, boy.
Y'all,
She told me a lot of times. Just because you don't do something, you think it's so weird that other people...
No. It's a lot of things that I don't
Why would she lie? What would I benefit from her lying weeks later? Like, guess how I've been eating my toast ever since we did it that way?
If you ask her now, she'll probably check. But, y'all, let me tell y'all what's wrong with this. First of all, if you're going to put the butter on the bread, right, and then put the bread in the toaster, right?
Yeah.
It's heat in there.
Right.
And if you ever look in there, the little things be on there, like, man, they should be like, how it's not burning that? Because they burning hot, right?
Right.
The butter drips down inside off the bread, right?
Yep.
After a while, it piles up.
Yes.
It can start a fire.
It won't.
It can.
It won't.
I guarantee you, we probably can look up and look at toaster fires, and number one cause a toaster fire. People putting butter on the bread before they put it in the toaster.
False. It's delicious, and I bet if you tried it, you would like it better.
I'm not saying that it won't taste good.
It tastes better because toast is toast, but it tastes
say
better.
That it tastes good. I can almost guarantee you that is a fire hazard. If we have any firefighters or anybody in that profession that can coming down in the bottom, or if somebody want to go,
I have been doing it my whole life. Like everybody close to me does it that way.
Don't you know drunk drivers say, I've been driving drunk my whole life. And until they run into a tree.
With your extreme example. That has nothing to do with toast.
Until they run, I've been doing it my whole life. I'm just saying, I've been doing it my whole life. Driving drunk, I'm good. I can make it home. I don't mean that is the right thing to do. I don't mean ain't no hazard behind it. A big hazard.
It might be a small speck of a hazard.
No.
Because you know how much toast we've gone through in our lives?
I don't mean that.
My son will eat toast.
You know how much alcohol
that
went through in his life?
What?
You know how much alcohol that go through their life?
Oh my God.
Before they run into a tree?
It's not dangerous. You make it seem like we're putting pounds of butter on the bread. You don't even, and that's another thing. When you do it that way, you don't have to put that much butter on there. It just, you literally can just like a little bit and just, because that's what we do. We don't put even a whole lot of butter, so it's not like it's just like globs of butter on bread in the toaster.
All right, y'all. So the reason why I brought this up is I think it's weird. Our question is, can we get a poll? Which one you do? And why? I don't know. Do you think it's safe?
No, and if you've never tried it, try it that way. Just one time. Your house ain't going to catch fire doing it one time.
Oh.
Just do it one time. Put the butter on the bread before. Just try one slice of bread one time. And bet money it's delicious.
We can't do that, y'all.
Just try it.
I tried doing something one time for the first time, thinking nothing was going to happen, and I got a son. So I'm just saying. Called a pull-out method, y'all. So I'm gonna try it one time, see if it works. Got a son. But it's hundreds of other people that tried it and it worked. And no problem. Pull-out method works sometimes. Sometimes it don't. All I'm saying is, y'all just get, y'all can give it a try then. Just remember, just don't do it too often so the butter can pile up and then catch your toast on fire. While you're in the bathroom, don't put this butter in here.
Okay, stand by the toaster and wait.
And go back in the bathroom.
Stand by the toaster and wait. Stand by the toaster and wait. Just like you should probably do anyway. Just keep your food attended. Like if you're cooking anything.
Toaster? If you put the dry bread in there.
For the sake of your extreme examples, then yes, stand and hover over the toaster while it's cooking. For the sake of your extreme examples, stand right by the toaster.
Dry bread, push it down, let it pop back up in 35 to a minute on its own, pop up when you come back, you good. Gotta wait on that. Go do something else. Might have to pee. Might have to run and go use the bathroom. I don't know, Q. It just... your friend Bobby was correct on that. That is a weird one.
Be that as it may, I think it's delicious and I'm gonna keep doing it.
Okay. I got you.
Tastes better that way. My son like it better that way. Everybody in my family eats it that way. Ain't nobody never had a fire. Knock on wood. Don't want it to happen. Wherever there's some wood. But
all right, y'all. So that's our poll for today. Butter on the toast. Before the toaster or after the toaster? There it is. And then another thing we're going to do before we get started, if it's okay. So, we asked y'all to leave some comments down if y'all had some questions. I will say this. Our comment rates has gone up. But we only got one question asked. I was looking forward to be some questions about the show or thoughts about going to ask a question about this young lady. Because if I was just sitting back watching, I have a lot of questions about this young lady.
I'm a wonderful, amazing human being.
Like,
and I'm not a conundrum.
My question would be,
wrapped in any enigmas.
Why do you put butter on your toast before
So
the toaster?
everything is very transparent. There are no questions that need to be asked. Thank you.
So this is the question. So we had a question from one of our viewers, Ian, and Ian asked us, are we getting the new Disney streaming service? Now, if a lot of y'all don't know, if a little bit of y'all don't know, if everybody knows, I'm going to still say it. So Disney is coming out with a new streaming service, right? And basically what they're doing is, if you go to Netflix and see, hey, why all the Marvel stuff is, they're not continuing them.
Mm-hmm.
They're stopping it. They're doing so good. Why? Because Marvel belongs to Disney. Disney say, hey, all the people that goes to Netflix and Hulu and all those other places to see Marvel stuff, guess what? Now you got to come to our service. We're stopping it over there. So Disney is not renewing their contract with none of those other streaming services. So if you want anything dealing with Marvel, you got to go to Disney. If you want anything with any of their Disney movies, their cartoons, their life things, whatever you want it. If you got anything dealing with that, you got to go to Disney. All right, but like I was saying, are you going to get the new streaming service when it come out? Are you going to get it when it first come out? Are you going to wait around to see if you're missing anything from your other ones?
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. I'll wait to see if it's a necessity for me to get, just how much stuff do I watch that I wasn't aware was affiliated with Disney. And then if there's stuff that's like, stuff that I absolutely need to watch, then I'd get it pending its pricing. Like if it was expensive, then it's just not worth it.
So
But
my thing
if it's
is,
around like Netflix, Hulu pricing, I could get with that.
my thing is, I will be a little, I'll do the same thing. I'll wait around, but I know a lot of things that Disney owns that a lot of us don't even realize that belongs to Disney. And then the question is, are they going to take that stuff too? Like anything that comes on ABC, that's Disney. Are they taking any of those shows or any of the stuff that comes on there? And not just that, for the guys out there, ESPN, Disney. If Disney takes ESPN, because see y'all, we cut the cord at our house. The only thing we use is the internet, but we don't got cable. We have Hulu Live, right? For so much cheaper than what we were paying cable or satellite for, right? If they take ESPN away, yo, Ian, I'm getting it as soon as it come out. If I can't watch ESPN on Hulu because of Disney got it, then Disney got me then. They forced me, they strong arm me, y'all. Took it. So that's the answer on Ian's question. Ian, hopefully we was able to answer that question for you with no problem. Both of us said we'll wait for a second to see what happens.
Ian's gonna be busy playing Fortnite anyway. He ain't even gonna be worried about nothing that got anything to do with Disney, ESPN, Hulu, Netflix. He probably not. If he can't play Fortnite because Disney took Fortnite something, then maybe he'll get the Disney package.
But Ian, thanks for the support, man. Thanks for taking your time out to watch us and taking your time out to ask us a question to get our opinion on it. So with that being said, Q, want to get into these subjects?
Sure. So the first subject is the dating rules, the do's and don'ts of dating. And this is I guess specifically when it like pertaining to the dating, actual dating, like you're not official, you're dating around with maybe like 1, 2, 3 people. What are some do's and don'ts since you're just like dating that person? You don't necessarily owe them anything because it's still kind of early, but what are some things that you probably, even though you don't owe them anything, you don't want to not do this or you want to do that, just kind of, like that.
Gotcha. Can I start?
I don't know how much experience you got with it though.
Can I
because
start?
You don't date. You
That's
just
all,
be like,
oh my God.
serious relationship to serious relationship. So like you don't really date. You've never. Okay, you can start though. I guess we'll humor you. I'll humor you.
She just know my life, y'all.
I can only go by what you tell me, and it doesn't sound like you date. You be like, I like you. Let's be together forever.
Oh, this coming from the person. I never try to get in relationships. It's always the guy be like, hey,
that's usually what it is.
Since we're here, let's get in. And you be like, yep.
What it is.
So this is all I'm saying is, so neither one of them get to talk. You don't even make your choices. You just let them make it. Like,
but there are still things that I do and don't do while I'm dating them.
So
I guess I guess that's just them being like, well, I guess I like these dudes who don't, so let's be in a relationship. And it's like,
all right, y'all. So one of the things I think that you shouldn't do if you're just dating, all y'all doing is dating. Just because y'all went on 2 or 3 dates, they're just dates.
Yes, dates.
Which means, so my thing that I think is not a do or don't, that you shouldn't do when you're dating, is asking the person where they been. And what I mean is not like, hey, call them up. Like, oh, what you did today? Oh, I went over to my mom's house type jump like that. Not that. I mean like that. It's like, yo, I stopped by your house the other day. You weren't there. I called. You ain't answer the phone.
Okay.
Where you been?
Yeah, that is a don't. That is definitely a don't.
Ask me where I been. We just dating. I was dating somebody else. That's where I been. What's wrong with you? Ask me that question.
But also a don't is, even if you're with someone, or not with, dating someone, and even if that person knows that you're potentially dating other people, you don't have to tell them when you're with that other person and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you can present it like when you're first dating, like, hey, I mean, I am hanging out with a couple other people, you know what I'm saying, until I find something serious. And leave it at that.
Yeah,
but you don't gotta be like, oh, I was actually with Sarah yesterday, so like nobody wants to hear that. So like, keep it to yourself. Today I was busy, stuff like that.
Oh,
but because in the back of, I know in the back of my mind anyway, I'm assume you was with one of your hoes. That's what I'm calling. You know, they probably ain't even hoes, but they hoes. So like I must assume you was with one of your hoes. So just say I was busy and let me figure out in my mind what you were doing.
Oh, okay. See, you had lost me there for a minute. What I thought you were saying at first, compared to what you said, was I thought you were saying like almost similar to what I was saying. Like, oh, was you with another girl last night or something like that?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like don't go asking. If y'all just dating, don't ask was I dating with someone else the night before.
And
but
don't do that too.
But what you was meaning like if we was talking and I'd be like, oh yeah, I was with this girl Keisha yesterday. They're like, I don't need to know all that.
Yeah.
If you
exactly.
with Keisha,
just say I was busy.
Yeah, I was
because
busy.
Hopefully in the beginning you would have told me, just so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You would have laid that out, and I'd be like, okay, well, me and him ain't serious. I know he fucking with a couple other girls. So whenever he's not with me, he's with one of them girls, and that's all I need to fucking know. Like, and that's it. You know?
All right, I think another thing that you don't do until you're official, when you're dating, y'all, do not leave your belongings at the other person's house. That is called claiming your territory. And I have not yet chosen you, so you cannot claim this territory. Not as of right now. So leaving your stuff there, putting junk under the bed, leaving lipstick in the medicine cabinet, junk like that. So then if I do have somebody else over and they go look like, oh, so then they got another bitch up in here. Some junk like that. Anything like that is like, oh, I thought he was just talking to different people, but they got underwear here and junk like that. Like, no. That's a no. That's a no. I shouldn't come in my house and I'm looking for something and I go look in my drawer and it's like, bra. Like, Keisha got her bra here. You know, and just like, so that's a don't. You don't leave your personal belongings at someone else's house. Like, they're telling me that, A, you trying to give yourself a reason to come back to my house, and B, you trying to let somebody else know that I already been here. Don't plant your flag in my house. Wrong with you? What?
Like, wrong with you and everything is that big a deal? So that's that big a deal?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, don't disregard the other person's feelings. Like, don't minimize, because I know guys, especially.
Hey, hold on. Who you talking to? The roof or to them?
Guys, especially.
You talk to them. Let them know. Y'all ask them to talk to y'all.
Guys, especially, can minimize a girl's feelings because they're like, oh, well, we're not together anyway, so it won't, if I don't say anything to her for a couple weeks, then it's not a big deal because she's not my girlfriend. Stuff like that. Or even just like little things niggas do too.
Y'all dating. I shouldn't be able to let 20 days go by without speaking until we go on another date again.
No. If I'm dating someone, I at least expect to get a text or two from you a day. That's not a lot. That can be good morning, have a good day. That's not a lot. I'm not asking that. How long does it take to send a text?
All I'm saying is
that's not all this. That's not something that lets a girl know that you're still interested, and that like. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. If I'm dating someone, because dating usually leads to what? A relationship. So if you're dating someone and you don't hear from them for 20 days, like you just said, if I don't text for 20 days, then we're not dating, bro. We hang out occasionally.
There you go, but that's what that is.
We hang out occasionally. When neither one of us ain't got shit to do, then we hang out. That's what you're talking about.
No, I'm
talking about dating.
I'm saying if I'm dating, all right. So what if I'm dating you, right? Me and you go on a couple of dates, but then Keisha come along and I go on a couple of dates with her, and then Sarah comes on. I go on a couple of dates with her,
and you can do that, right? And you can.
And then I realize, Keisha and Sarah they dates was blah. I'm finna go back on a date with Q, and then I hit you up. And you like, dang, I thought I said, oh no, I was just busy doing some things, blah, blah, and I was like, hey, I want to go chill, do this and that. Let me holler at Q, see if she want to go.
You can text in the meantime. And I'm not saying like full-blown conversations.
Oh,
it can literally be, oh, hey, just thinking about you. I'm real busy at work. Just wanted to say, hey, hope you're having a good day. That's it. That doesn't even take a minute of time to do unless you text slow. That takes no time to do that.
I hear you, man.
Like,
all right, so that's something for y'all to know, then, y'all. Hey, keep in contact with them or whatnot.
Yeah.
Keep in contact. If you dating, don't try to tell me that I'm playing Fortnite too much.
You know one thing that I hate, and after talking to a lot of my girlfriends, they think it's weird that it bothers me, but I just, it's always kind of like, it's kind of grossed me out. When dudes, before, like, a week or two into just talking or getting to know them, they start referring to you as, like, baby. Like, I hate that so much. Like, I don't know. Like, that's always bothered me. Like, I'll be like, not your fucking baby. Like, I don't even, like, it really makes me mad because I'm like, I don't even know your middle name. Like, how you calling me baby? You call me Q until we're each other's baby. But until then,
I agree with that.
Call me, and dudes do it all the time. Like, it's so, and my friends be like, why does that bother you? It's not even that big a deal. Like, he's just saying it.
No, I agree with you. I hate it. Like, Bay is a title for baby.
I hate it.
Y'all, Bay is a title for baby. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I have done that before.
I'm sure most dudes have.
No. What I mean is not like I'm dating you I'm dating Keisha and I'm dating Tamika and I'm calling all of y'all babe.
Yeah.
Not like that. It's like I'm dating you, Tamika, and Keisha, but I'm really feeling you and I'm trying to be with you. So I'm just waiting on you to get on the same level with me. So I'm gonna start calling it. I'm gonna to let you know that like, yo, that's Keisha, that's Tamika, but you babe.
You can't do that though.
Well, I understand that. That's just how I am. I will make if I know that you the gazelle that this lion finna go hunt. You babe.
I'm so sick of you. Mention gazelles like 25 times a week in so many different references.
It's like you
at work. We gazelles. The managers are treating us like gazelles. Everything. Somebody always a gazelle in a situation. But yeah, no. Like, and it also depends. Like even you don't even have to be official. Like give it a month or two, and then be like, babe. But like,
yeah.
I met you Monday and then Friday night.
No, yeah, come on, guys, y'all tripping.
Not your bad. Like you would be so surprised. You would.
Yeah, y'all tripping.
I think guys think that's like. I think that we're on the other end. Like, oh, call me back. Like, no, I'd be like, I'm not even texting back. I'd be like, I'll text back later if you text back something else, but I'm not responding to that text.
So can I ask you a question based on that? Do you have a problem if a guy call you something other than your name or Q in a text when y'all are just dating? What if he said like ma?
No, that doesn't bother me.
Ma? Something like that. Oh, okay. Because I know some females I ain't your mama. Like didn't say you was my mama. Like,
no, that wouldn't bother me. I think it's.
What if I said what if I was like what's up, chick? Good morning.
I wouldn't really.
Would chick
like
bother you?
That. No, from somebody that I'm dating, yeah. But if just like a guy friend was like, "What up, chick?" That wouldn't bother me at all. But like if I'm dating you and you good morning, chick, what the fuck? I ain't your chick, nigga. Like no, I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that at all.
Oh wow.
I don't think so. I wouldn't get like as like in my feelings about it as I do with baby. Like, cause I think that baby is like a really
I do it all the time.
Extreme term of endearment. Like when it comes to like relationships. So everybody can't be your baby. Like your baby is your baby. And I don't know. It just I think that takes time to be. I don't know.
Now, I will say this, y'all, and I had to learn this the hard way.
Or real quick before we stray away from it. Or if I know that he's just like playful and he's saying chick, that's different too. Mm-hmm. But if he's like not really like playful like that and it can be the tone of it can be taken a separate way, then I wouldn't advise that he use the word chick. That's it. Okay, so what were you saying?
So no, because you said the whole baby thing and thing like that.
Yeah.
So y'all, this is a don't. I won't say when dating. This is a relationship don't.
Mm-hmm.
Might be a dating don't too. But I learned this because of my wife. This before we was married, but I learned this from her because I used to do this a lot when we first got together. And one day she like went off on me about it, and I was like, but I guess I need to stop doing that. But I used to say love to everybody. Like no matter who I was texting, if it was a chick, not a dude, friend, whatever. If I text you, like I'd be like, "What's good, love?"
Oh yeah, nigga.
It was such. Because it doesn't. It's not saying that you love them. And that was just a way you used to talk. I don't know if y'all see. It went away so quick. Everybody used to do that and say that. Like you, even when you walk, even like it could be somebody random you never talked to them ever day in your life, and then you walk over like, "What's up, love?" It's not meaning like I love you or anything like that.
I don't know. Like in person, I probably would feel differently about it versus if I saw you texting somebody that. Like, but if I was with you and you were like, "What's up, love? How you doing?" That's something I wouldn't be like, you know. But like, if
I had to stop all of that.
But like, but yeah, that's like it would be better.
I literally would pick up the phone because I didn't think it was nothing wrong, so I would do it right in front of her.
That's
like I was on the phone and I'm like, "Yo, what up,
like the type of person that'd be talking about What's up, love?
I used to.
That's weird.
When me and her first got together, I used to.
It's weird because it's you.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah, no, I would have definitely had a more than not. Like the chances of me having a problem would be extremely great.
And it was like she got real upset with me about that, and I was like, "But that's just something I say. But you don't need to be saying it." I'm like, "What? But I always say that. I said to you all the time. You never said it. But that's me." I'm like, you know what? Then I had to think about it. Just like you, I asked somebody else about it, and they were like, "Hell yeah!" Oh, my best friend Dee. And she was like, "Hell yeah!" She was like, "You know what? I should come over there and slap you in your face." And I'm like, "What? Why wouldn't you think that will bother her?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I didn't think it would bother anybody." So y'all,
that's very weird. You're the only person that I know that would be, yeah, no.
It was just the same way like I say cuz, and nobody ain't my cousin. No, they ain't my homeboys. They ain't none of that. But I still say cuz to everybody. That was just something I said. And I think if she would have never, like, got mad at me about it, I probably would still be saying it to this day. That was just a part of my vocabulary. That's a part of the thing that I said.
Even if they was like real ugly, you was like, "Hey, love."
No matter who it was, I was like, "What's up, love?" It was either love or mom.
We would have been fist fighting. Like, if I would have been somewhere with you and you going up to something like, somebody, "What's up, love?" I'd be like, "Oh!" Like, when I say I would have went clean, smooth the fuck off, like, and you would have been like, "Yeah, Q, this ain't gonna work out." Like, that was unnecessary. Like, yeah, yeah.
Hey. All right, y'all. So those are some of the do's and don'ts of dating. You don't question the person.
Yeah.
You don't call them bae. you what was the other one? You don't leave stuff at their house.
You don't minimize feelings.
You don't minimize feelings. You gotta remember, just because y'all just dating, you still gotta remember, she's a potential, he's a potential.
Correct.
Like, you know.
You can text once a day. It doesn't kill you. You don't want to go on these sporadic, long days of absence. You don't want that. You at least keep in touch a little bit. A little bit. And not like a picture on Facebook and keep scrolling. Not that shit either. A genuine text. Good morning. Like, have a good day. Good night.
So before we leave this subject, y'all, so let's say me and you was dating, right? And some days went by and I ain't texting nothing like that. But
if you
I
say
like
you
one
like
of your pictures on Facebook,
then I'm texting you and I'm gonna say, "Oh, so I don't hear from you in days, but you like my picture." So you like, I would say something. I'm not gonna lie. I know me, and I know I would say something.
That's me communicating with you. You gonna see that like from me.
I would be like,
"Oh, Miller like this picture."
So that's telling me you got time to tap your Facebook icon and go scroll. But before you do that, you can't text me, "Hey Q, hope everything good. I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow. Maybe we can hang out." Something like that. No, you can't do that.
I can't do
but
that.
You can hop on Facebook real quick.
If maybe we can hang out tomorrow, I'm gonna do that. But if maybe we can hang out 2 weeks from now.
So glad you never had to worry about dating again. Like, so glad.
Yeah, I don't know these new rules, y'all.
These are rules. These ain't new. Nothing I've said should be anything that somebody 21 and below should be like, "That's dumb." Like, everybody should think that this shit is accurate.
All right,
hopefully you ain't been skating through your relationships getting away with this shit.
Oh, no. All the relationships that I was in, I treated them as if I wanted them to let them know that I wanted to be in a relationship. But the ones that was not turning into relationships, if it wasn't for them doing all the communicating like everyday stuff, never was me doing the everyday stuff. I wouldn't say that I
wasn't even that.
I wouldn't let them go weeks without me speaking to them.
Because you weren't single for weeks. You probably was like single for a day or two. Then you was in like a hardcore committed relationship.
Oh, I swear.
He was single on Monday, and then Wednesday he was like, "This ain't gonna work. I need a wife. I need somebody to be with forever." That's how you was in all your relationships.
Oh Lord, y'all, I'm not even gonna entertain this. What was our next subject? Because
it's cute.
I'm not gonna entertain this.
What was the other one? Oh, money in relationships, but specifically if you're dating someone who's more on the broke side of things, and not like, oh, I make more money, so I should wear the pants. Not like that. I'm talking about like they're bringing.
Oh, I'm gonna say, because I was definitely not gonna agree with that.
Now, I'm talking about.
Yo, my wife made more money than me.
I'm talking about
pants, though.
If they're bringing hardly anything to the table financially, should they wear the pants?
Oh, so in other, all right, so if she just chilling at the crib, not working, not doing anything,
she or he,
or if he just chilling at the crib, not doing nothing, should he be able to say, hey, or should she be able to say, hey? Like, I mean, if y'all in a relationship, then yeah, they should. They have to have an opinion. But the last word part, to make the final decision part, to say the do's and don'ts of what we finna do, it ain't working. How you gonna try to tell me that I shouldn't take this vacation? Nigga, you ain't working. How you gonna try to tell me that I should get the higher package of DirecTV? Nigga, you ain't working. Are you gonna try to, the other one paying for this? No, I do what I want to, since I'm the one making the money, I get to choose what we doing making the money. And I'm gonna come to you because you my girl and say, hey babe, this is what I'm thinking. What you think about this? This. I'm not saying that you can't have a disagreement with me, that we can't be on the same page. But what I'm saying is, if I was to say, no, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do, you got to just say, you got to know when your time to cut it off and say, well, fuck. He ain't finna kill nobody or nothing, so I guess I'm just have to let him go ahead and do it. He the one bringing home all the, no, I ain't finna say that. He the one bringing home all the beef. I was finna say that other word, but yeah, bringing home that.
I get it. You could have said it.
For what?
Nobody was gonna actually eat it.
Yeah, but I ain't even bringing that home. I'm not even using it as a metaphor. If it's swine, it ain't mine. And I ain't working to bring it home. I'm working to bring home the chicken. That's what it is. If I'm the one out there bringing home the chicken, then you got to eat what I bring home.
So, my opinion is, if they're not bringing much of anything to the table financially, they don't have any to say so. I think if the other person is still going to be in a relationship knowing that, they can choose to respect them enough to listen to their opinion on something, but if they don't present it to the other party, then the other party is the lead. They don't need to be concerned with it. But like, if it was me, like if I was in a relationship with somebody that was bringing like nothing to the table, very, very little, maybe groceries, then I would be like, and I chose to stay in a relationship with them, because I chose to stay in a relationship with them, I'd be like, well, what do you think about this? You know what I'm saying? I might, but ultimately, it's just because I want you to tell. Maybe they're smart enough. You know, maybe they have brains, so they can point out pros and cons of decisions that I would like to make. Yeah. So they could be like, well, you know, you could do that, but then I'd be like, you know what, you're right. But ultimately, whether or not something's gonna get done, all of that would be my decision. I might need you to help me sort it out. Be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, like, that's it. Like, if I don't ask at all, don't be like, well, why did you, like, no. Like, you have no say-so at all. That's how I would do that.
Dang. So, y'all, so look. This question stemmed from, the root of this question stemmed from someone who watches our podcast, our YouTube channel, and everything, and he's one of my real good friends, Fat Boy. Yeah. So, and he asked this question, and my brother P, who was on episode 7, was like, "Yo, that's a good question for their channel, because that's a good question." But his thing was, let me tell you, the root thing was, what the real thing was. He wasn't asking a question. He was making a statement. He was saying that, man, I think broke ass niggas shouldn't date. they shouldn't be allowed to date. That's what he said. He's like, I don't think broke niggas should date, and they shouldn't be allowed to date. Like, it should be against the law. If a broke nigga trying to date, that should be against the law. That's what he was saying. So, but this is my thing, though. I can't agree with him with that. Because when me and V first met, like physically first met, like actually, no, I can't even say that. But when we physically first met, like, when we was like, yo, we gonna get this thing to try to date, right? So I can't agree with Fat Boy on that because I'm a product of that. You feel me? I had nothing at all, no money, no nothing. Yeah. It was giving me like unemployment was giving me like $70 every 2 weeks or something like that. A grown ass man, really? Like, so it was like, can't do nothing with that. Can't get jiggy with this shit. You feel me? So it was like, so he was in that predicament once upon a time. So, and I guess he still feel that way. Because he felt bad about himself back then. He was like, man, I don't know. Yo, Fat Boy, if you look at so my homie, I'm sorry, Fat Boy, I gotta tell this story. So y'all, broke man shouldn't date story brought to in part by my homeboy Fat Boy. So Fat Boy was feeling shitty about himself and everything, about not having money, not having this, and that. After he used to have money because his job he had was paying him like crazy money and everything. He lost the job and whatnot, and he started like trying to get back up on his feet and everything. Decided to start going to church.
This story better be this funny. It better be the funniest story you told in a long time.
He went to this church. Where the preacher, I guess, used to be like a drug dealer or something back in the days. Because the preacher is like, I'm telling you, when I was out there in those streets, I used to split a nigga whole head back. And like, hold on, Lord, see, I'm letting the demons get to me. But that was my past. Like, that is...
The pastor said he split a nigga head back? He didn't say he split a nigga head back.
So the
not a nigga head back.
So the pastor say, he say, so now I need y'all to raise your hand, and I want y'all to be honest because you're in the house of the Lord. If you got a job, raise your hand. I said, everybody raising their hands. So he said, now put your hands down. He said, so now if you don't got a job, raise your hand. So my homeboy Fat Boy was like, for a second, I was like, but you know, maybe he going somewhere with this. I'm in the house of the Lord, so I didn't raise a hand for the got a job, so I got to raise a hand for don't got a job. So Fat Boy go, and he raised his hand. So the pastor said, all right, so everybody who got their hands up, keep your hands up. And like, everybody look around. And he said, do you got a girlfriend or a wife? And they were like, yeah. And he said, you a scrub, and you a scrub, and you a scrub. Yo, this is the pastor. The pastor called all of a scrub. He said because...
In front of the congregation?
In front of the congregation. Because if you a man and don't got a job, and you got an old lady, you a scrub.
See, so he ain't asked their story or nothing. Like,
so he's like, bro, why would you go to a church where your pastor call you a scrub? I don't know what he said. Man, at first, I was going to get upset about that junk. Then I thought about it. Damn, he right. And no other pastor would have kept it real like that. Like, what other pastor would have told you was a scrub? Nigga, a pastor that care about your feelings, that's...
Pastor mean, I'd have got up and left. I was like, you ain't about to call me no scrub.
Who the hell is Pastor here? Pastor Troy?
Here, so I'm going to just
Dang. Yo, like, hold on. Now I remember what made him feel that way, because the pastor called this man a scrub for not having a job and having an old lady. So it's like, I don't know, y'all. If you got a job, if you don't have a job and you got an old lady, you're a scrub, I guess. So say the pastor.
Yes.
But,
personally think it would be better to get a job and try to save. You don't even gotta save. Just have like an incoming job before you be like, I'm not making no money, but let me get in this relationship. Like that's priorities, maybe.
I agree with you on that. In my case, I didn't have that luxury. I don't think that just because it happened I don't know, good for me, and I had a good outcome. I agree with you. I don't think.
And your story is a little different, so you can't really.
I don't think that you should that you should be able. I won't say you, but I don't think that you should want to date someone knowing that you have nothing to offer them.
Florida, it doesn't matter. If you want to be in a relationship, if you're single today and you want a boyfriend by tomorrow, I will pay. I will put money on the fact that can happen for literally anyone.
If they're single today, they'll get a boyfriend by tomorrow.
They definitely can have one. There's if anybody is like down here specifically is single, it's because they want to be. Like nobody has to be.
I can almost agree with you with that. You shouldn't wait till you get a job, male or female. Wait until you can support yourself before trying to bring somebody else in.
Yeah. Or you can shoot your shot. You might get lucky.
Yeah, or you can shoot your shot and be like, look, I don't really.
And I would just be like, well, we can keep in contact. We'll text every now and then. Like, if he's like cute, then I'm not going to pass this up just because he's going through it. It's not his fault he's going through it. If he's proactively looking for a job, but I'm not going to be like, yes, I'll be your girlfriend. No.
What if he say that he's looking for a job, but but he's not showing any evidence of doing so?
I mean, he would have to be blatantly not. He would have to be blatantly giving me that perception. Like, I don't really know. I wouldn't want, like, let me see your applications. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No. What I'm saying is, if he go and say, like, say y'all was talking, right? He's like, oh, he cute. And like, hey, your name like, then y'all talking, and then he go, and he's like, well, I'm on my way to work. What time you going to work with that? He like, oh, I don't have a job right now. I'm like looking for one, right? Mm-hmm. Like that. But then every time you talk to him, like, hey, what you doing? Oh, I'm hanging out with my boys. Hey, what you doing? Oh, I'm playing Fortnite. Hey, what you doing? Oh, I was asleep. Hey, what you doing? Oh, that. He never mentioned this job he's looking for.
Yeah, no, I feel a way. I would say something about that.
You be like, well, dang, man, this nigga cute, and I don't want to let this go by just because he's on his down end. Yeah. But if he ain't even
I'd bring it up. Like, I'd be like, because especially if I saw the potential, like, personality and, like, smarts, all that. Like, if I was like, man, he got potential, I would bring it up, like, because we're not taking that next step till you have a job. Like, I wouldn't say that, but I'd be like, if this nigga don't get a job, this shit just ain't happening. Like, so I would ask him, like, did you look for a job today? And I'm like, when the last time you, because we know all you got to do is be there.
I know.
Because, like, so I would just have some questions. And if he never seemed to really be proactively looking for a job, then I'd probably we can be cordial. And then maybe that's where a friend with benefits situation can come in, because, that's how that happens.
The friend with benefit thing?
No, I know how friends with benefits happen.
No, I'm just saying, the reason I don't know about that, with that situation, the reason why I wouldn't want the friend with benefit thing with the female not having a job and not really leaving the household or doing anything else like that, because then it's going to come to my head like, I'm not the only friend with benefits. Because there's some nigga out there that's sleeping with her and paying her. It's like she getting shit paid. So I don't feel comfortable with having a friend with benefits without a job. She don't have a job. Because I'm gonna have to start wondering where her income coming from.
What if she was getting unemployment? And what if she was getting
but you know she
assistance all around?
Yeah, but I know
child support.
I know how that junk work though. It ain't coming like that. Yeah. So I know how that junk work. So it's like, unless she getting like child support, SSI, food stamps, on federal money assistance and all that junk there, then I'll probably be like, oh, okay. But other than that, it's like, bro, I have to start doing the math. Like, she got a car, she got a job, she got kids, she got this.
But nobody, you shouldn't be that.
And I'm like, nah, I can't. This can't be my.
So you wouldn't be friends with benefits? I know this ain't the topic, but just a quick question: you wouldn't be friends with benefits with somebody that potentially had another friend with benefits?
Nah.
You
Not
breaking friends with benefits? Okay, that's I digress.
The reason, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. If she has someone else that she's talking to as well, and that's her friend of benefits, then I wouldn't get into that.
What if you didn't know until after?
That's the thing. Then if she let me know ahead of time and I was like, yeah, all right, whatever, still cool, then that's on me. Mm-hmm. But if she told me later on, like, oh yeah, somebody else, I be chilling with this other dude too, like, fucking, like, yeah, oh, all right, guess we ain't fucking. Because I feel it's like the friend with benefits is you're getting those benefits from me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like you ain't you get something else from him. Feel me?
Gotcha.
Get something else. Like I wish I could find this poem, y'all. I got a poem called Let Me Be Your Nigga, and I'm trying to figure out what's so fucking funny about this. I'm gonna wait on her to finish laughing, y'all, because I don't know what's going on.
Oh, wait a minute.
What is funny about this?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Did you say let me be your nigga? You right.
I don't even want to talk about this no more now. She gonna die on the set, y'all. We might have to cut this short. Cause she about to die on the set. Go ahead,
tell your story. Go ahead.
No, get it all out first. Y'all, this laugh break is brought to the by clear bottle of water.
Oh, my stomach.
When somebody laughing at you at your own expense, drink a good, refreshing, clear bottle of water.
I need some too. Okay.
Especially when it ain't even that funny.
This nigga wrote a poem.
Can I explain the poem? Can I?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my God, she made me forget the relevance of even saying this to y'all.
That's not my Mac. Hold up.
Oh.
Okay.
Now I gotta remember what the relevance of this story was. But whatever, I wrote a story, a poem called that, and basically the poem.
I thought you could say the name again. I was say it. Okay.
But basically, the poem was telling the female that you're gonna be her friend with benefits type thing. Mm-hmm. It basically was letting her know you're gonna be her friend with benefits. It basically the song by Tupac, Nigga. Mm-hmm. That's basically what the poem was similar to that.
Okay.
So nigga wasn't like it was nigga, but it wasn't nigga. It was let me be your Nigga. Okay. Like that, right? So basically what it was basically saying was, I'm gonna be your friend with sexual benefits. I'm gonna fulfill all your sexual needs. I'm gonna be there for you. This, and that. Mm-hmm. But I'm not your man. Mm-hmm. So if you got bills, if you want to go on a date, if you want to this, you want to that, you want to do all this here, that's what other buddy is for. Okay. That's not my job. My job is to just come, give you that good stuff, what you need, and I'm gone. Mm-hmm. When you want it, hit me up. I'm free. I'm there. Mm-hmm. But don't look for nothing else from me. Mm-hmm. Right? Now I know the reason I brought it up. The reason I brought that up is because in that situation, to answer your question from earlier, in that situation, if she let me know, oh, I got a man, but he ain't fucking me right. I'm looking for somebody to do it, this, and that. I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be the one to come there knocking out all that. But don't come to me trying to, oh, you just need somebody to talk to. No, that's not my job. That's his job. I'm not trying to take you from your man. I don't want to take you from your man. I don't want to fuck up your happy home. So he ain't gonna never hear from me. I ain't gonna. Hopefully he'll never hear from you. If I see you in the streets and you with him, I'm gonna walk by like you're a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know you from work. I don't know none of that. It's just like and keep on going. So don't get in your feelings like that. Then that's when I'll be that type of friend with benefits. If you're with somebody else, if you're talking to somebody else, if you're getting it for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're going out and saying, "Oh, I'm just with this nigga to fuck," and you also just with that nigga to fuck, no.
But like
that
you
means my
telling
benefits
ain't no
ain't
dude,
good enough.
But like you telling ain't no dude finna do all that type of stuff, pay your bills, do all this extra stuff, and not want something in return.
Yeah, that's
so how you gonna tell her to get somebody else
That's
to
a
do
boyfriend
that?
and husband.
No, I'm talking about if you found out that she had. Because remember, I was like, if she found out she had another one, you were like, no.
Another friend with benefits.
No, but then you were like, no, she need to have you specifically for the dick and then Buddy for everything else. But if she got Buddy for everything else, he's going to want to give her the dick too.
Yeah, but they got a lot of paymasters out there like that.
Exactly.
That they want to give them the D too, but they ain't going to never get it, but they going to continue paying it in hopes of getting it. But my thing,
get it though.
So my thing is, y'all, look off subject. If I was gonna go and get a friend, like if I had a friend with benefits or something like that, she would have to have a significant other. Like my friend with benefit can't be single. She would have to have a significant other. The reason why is because then she's going to want to be more than just friends with benefits. So she's going to have a significant other. Like, no, Mom, you got to have somebody else. Because you're going to want to go to the movies. You're going to want to go on a date. You're going to want to do all this. You're going to do all that.
But what if she enjoy your time, even though she got a significant other, and still want to do that stuff with you? It's just a flat out no.
No, then it'd be like, no, look, I'm not trying to mess up your happy home.
So you would end the friend with benefituationship because she has to hang out with you and do stuff again?
No, I would talk her into doing that with her man. I would give her tips on how to maybe find better things to do with him, how to enjoy him more, and things like that. Even if it hurts my chance.
I was going to say, that's kind of weird, though.
Even if it hurts my chance, even if it messes up our friend with benefit type thing. Because I'm not trying to mess up what they got.
Right.
Like, in my head, I'm the reason why they still together. Because if I wasn't getting her the good D, then that means she would be searching for somebody to get a good D, and sooner or later she gonna get caught up. But she had the benefits of finding me. She got some good D. She got a dude that ain't finna say nothing, that know how the rule is played, that ain't finna fall for you, that ain't finna ask for anything extra. And when you start getting out of hand, I'm finna be like, no.
Terrible for
that
benefit.
like no, look, that nigga got your that nigga paying all your bills. He pay your car note. He made sure your kids in a good school. He made sure it is. I have nothing to give you but some good dick. When you lose your house, your car, your kids out of that good school, and now they got to go to Inglewood Elementary, who fault that is? You gonna say, oh, well, at least I'm still getting some good dick from Miller. Because Miller gonna continue to give you the good dick, but what the fuck was your life gonna do? They ain't changing nothing. So I'm gonna try my best to keep you, like the words of J. Cole, I'm looking for a chick that got shit to lose. Because that's the type, everybody should want that. That's what y'all should. If you're going to get a friend with benefit, get one who got something to lose. Because she's not finna fuck up home.
So if a girl is looking for a guy friend with them, what should a girl look for then? Like you said, a guy, should it be the equivalent? Like, should a girl look for a guy that
if she, that's all she want to fuck?
Yeah.
Yes. But she must be proactive in making sure that his relationship stays good.
Mm-hmm.
When he come to her and start bitching about her,
Mm-hmm.
she should curve that. Skirt. And start telling him, like, bruh, maybe you need to, like, calm that shit down. Maybe you need to start doing that. Maybe you need to, yeah. Maybe you need to start, like, acting right. Maybe she needs to be able to tell him, like, bruh, because guess what? If she don't, and he coming to her with all his feelings and all that, and you comforting him and consoling him and all that there, guess what? Now that nigga want to leave her alone. Want to leave her thinking that he can be with you, and all you wanted to be was the beneficiary.
Yeah. Most girls that I know would rather their friend with benefit not be in a relationship though, so that's probably a rarity that would.
That ain't gonna work. They crazy. I guarantee none of them work out right. All on one.
Single friends with benefits?
Yes.
Why?
All because they always gonna want to be with each other.
Not true. If they are specifically honest and truly looking for just a friend with benefit.
Say that all you want. They gonna
especially if they're like a busy person, like if they're super busy and don't have time for a relationship.
Oh, now if they, the thing about it is, now in that case, like you real busy, so then yes, because you don't have that time to stop and be consoling and all that with them. The only real time you got is for y'all to go do what y'all came to do and then be gone.
Or what if you're like somebody just likes having sex all the time? Like you're like, I could do without all this relationship shit. Like I just want to fuck, and then when we done, bye bye.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So
but
you
this
can
what I'm
be
saying.
a single friend with
no, but
this
this what I'm saying. This what I'm saying. But you have in that case, then you have to be cutthroat and to the point. You have to be like, yo. Like no, like oh, and that's what the poem thing I was telling you about.
But you don't have to be cutthroat with it.
No, what I mean by cutthroat is it said no, I'm doing this just because I like fucking.
No, but I'm talking about on both ends. That's what they wanted. You're like that won't happen because they're both single and they're with me together all the time. Not if both is really just like I just want to fuck.
But then you're not really no.
Then
that's really not considered a friend with benefits. You just somebody they fucking every now and then.
Or all the time.
A friend with no, because if you're somebody who like fucking, you gonna be fucking other people too.
Not necessarily. Because you could really and supposedly dudes can tell like if you've been fucking somebody else, like it can feel different. Like if you go from fucking somebody all the time and then you fuck somebody else and then.
But I don't know. Unless the girl, y'all. I'm sorry we so far off subject. But unless the girl is like just fucking like out of control, or she just got like a loose grip or something, you ain't gonna find out after the first time, right? And you ain't gonna find out if she doing it once every 2 weeks or something. But if she fucking somebody just as much as she fucking you, of course you gonna find out. Like that nigga can be smaller than you, you gonna find out. Because after a while, you start realizing how long it takes for the pussy regeneration to happen. so after a while, you're going to figure this out. You're going to figure it out. You're going to be like, I got me some last night and the night before, and it was like, it was gripping, but when it was wet, it wasn't as grip tight as it was 2 days ago. Right? Because you know, okay, I just got some 2 days in a row, right? If you somebody who just going in and just knocking it down and not trying to learn the female that you sleeping with, then she can fuck 100 different dudes and he would never know because he never took the time to try to figure that out. But me, I'm gonna know. If you my friend with benefits and you knocking down somebody else, I'm gonna be like, hold on, somebody else been up in here. This ain't quite right. This on that back-to-back schedule and not that every 3-4 day schedule. So it's like nah, ma. But yeah, but if I'm that nigga that just coming in just to knock you down, I'm gonna expect for you to have buddy who doing everything else for you to knock you down every now and then. So it's like whatever. I don't know. But yeah, y'all. We getting far into this either way.
No taking. That's something dudes pay attention to.
And my
Maybe
shit
you're a
sucks.
rarity. Maybe you don't always pay. Maybe you pay attention to stuff like that, but other dudes don't always pay attention to stuff.
Oh, yeah, I know for sure a lot of dudes don't. Wanna wrap this up? Yeah, no, maybe. Y'all wrap this up? Wanna wrap this
You can wrap it up. I gotta go home and finish packing and stuff.
Oh, yeah, before we go, I want to tell everybody. Oh, by the time y'all see this, we'll be on the cruise.
Yeah.
Shout about that.
So excited. So
Yeah.
that leads me to give my moral of the story. Moral of the story: when you're on a cruise, find you a friend with benefit with a job, so you don't have to he be broke and try to tell you what to do in your. No, because he can't tell you that because I'm blending the two.
Yeah,
so
I'm
find you
saying
either a friend with benefit that what were our topics? There was
It's not broke.
the do's and don'ts of dating. So a friend with benefit that can follow the do's and don'ts of dating, or find you a potential relationship partner with a job already in hand. Moral of the story for the cruise. Mental note taken.
I guess, y'all, that's her moral of the story on the cruise.
For me, mental note taken.
My moral of the story is more than 3 text messages is a conversation. Pick up the phone, call somebody. God darn it. But y'all, we finna get ready to go on the cruise. By the time y'all see this, we'll be on the cruise. Hopefully we'll do either a live taping or we're gonna do one on the cruise without our lovely backgrounds or whatnot. If any
We
of
have a
y'all
live background.
we have a live background on the cruise.
Live, beautiful background.
So if anybody there that is out there that want to leave a comment on suggestion on background arrangement, say I think y'all should do a background. Y'all know there are themes. I hope y'all figured that out by now. But if
I didn't even figure it out myself until like some episodes in. I was like, oh yeah, they are like all kind of related. Yeah, I didn't even, and I was like watching them and everything and didn't even.
Yeah, so y'all want to leave some suggestions down below. Once again, if y'all have any questions, ask in the next episode. We will answer. We're not gonna answer more than 5 an episode, but we will try best to answer 5.
And if you put butter on your toast before you toast it, try it and let us know how it tastes in comparison to the other way around. And then also let us know if your toaster caught fire, because that's not gonna happen. So.
Alright, so I guess that's it, everybody. Once again, thanks for all the support, thanks for all the love. This be your boy Miller, aka Miller the One.
And I'm your girl Q, aka Q-licious.
And we'll see y'all on the other side, hopefully on the ship. See y'all later. Bye. Peace.
Bye.
Cause my niggas, I stay bulletproof. Bulletproof. Wait, hold on, tell me what got into you. Into you. I search around the room.